Okay, everybody. Damn, it's hard for me to breathe. Let me take my inhaler real quick. Perfect for a fucking video, right? Alright, but my name is John. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time coming here, I welcome you. The community welcomes you, and I talk about everything. Everything from 10 years in prison, prostitutes, drugs, fights. I'm talking about the fights I lose, the girls I don't get, you know, not the cool stuff, the stuff where I look like a dick or an asshole, you know, someone you can laugh at. That's why they're called the Bozo Chronicles, because I'm the bozo, you know. But I also have good videos, like today. I have finance videos. My videos are nowhere near as good as other people's, nor do I claim to even be anywhere near them. I just do it at a more level to where, damn, I want to blow my nose, to where people can actually relate. Because, I mean, I do watch those videos, because there's a lot of them now, tons, and I do understand them. But I mean, they have all these graphs and charts and, you know, because they're doing it off their computer on their monitor. I'm not there yet. I'm on my phone. I can't make my phone show graphs and monitors, and I'm just a little square yet. I have the camera, right? It's glued on my TV. It's the little one that's shaped like a dice, like where you can hide it somewhere. It's like a nanny cam. Got a great Asus gaming computer, and I use my big screen TV as my monitor, so like I'll learn it, I'll do it better. But I do stimulus and just other stuff, you know. I try to break it up. I try not to make it all just horrible about me doing prostitutes, doing all this shit, because then the people that watch it will just look at me and think I'm just some fucking nut, you know what I mean? Like, they'll judge me on that still, on my past, not the way I am right now, you know, the way I act the day. You know who I am. So this is the channel, you know, and if you're watched videos before, welcome back to my channel. You're always welcome. I actually want you to come back. I'm very thankful that you guys do, because I have a lot of views now, thanks to you. You know, I'm still only at 225 subscribers, so I would like more. That is a little thing that I want to fix. I'd be happy with like 500 subscribers, really 1,000, because I get the video watch minutes. Once you hit 1,000, you can put advertisement, and but I don't think I can monetize my shit. You know, I don't think I'm allowed to because of my content. You know, the other content. So, you know, sooner or later, I'm gonna set up off the computer and do the live streaming where I talk to the people. On the bottom, you know, they put the text in where everybody could see it, and where I accept the donations that they do. You know, do PayPal or whatever. Like, you do it and you see, oh, John donated $20, you know, and every time something happens like that, music plays, or, you know, I dance like a fool, you know, something like that. And I'll be able to earn money from, you know, my efforts. I mean, like, look, I'm carrying a book. I actually sat down, this is my bed, I sat down in my bed and just thought about how I can help people. That's what all these videos are. It's also my way of socializing, because with this COVID and because of 10 years in prison, I don't know nobody. Nobody's used to hanging out with me every day, so it's like, I don't really do that much, you know, and I don't got a girlfriend yet, you know. I would like one, but I don't have one, because I can't go out to, there's not many places where you can socialize, you know, whatever. But I do it for you guys, you know. I do get something out of it, I definitely do, but I do it for you guys, you know what I mean? It makes me feel good that I'm making you guys laugh, I'm making you guys learn something, you know, about the prison, the teaching and stuff like that, what it happens, what it looks like, what it feels like, all that stuff. That makes me feel good that I'm teaching, making people laugh at me, but making people laugh, and also teaching them other stuff, you know, and just bonding, just relating, you know what I mean? So I'll stop. What did I take? 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes doing that? All right, enough of that. But yeah, I got like over 33,000 views. That's not a big channel. That's not a small channel, you know. So this is about stocks, you know what I mean. And we're gonna talk about investing a little bit, and I'm gonna go over 3 sites. You know, 2 of them are. One of them is, I think, the most popular, or one, at least one of the. It's in the group of 4 that are the most popular. You can argue, and the other one I think is up there too. And then the one I use, which is up there too, but it's not as high, I guess, you know. But it might be, but I don't think it is. That's to kind of help you who are having the idea of investing, know how to invest a little bit, learn the basics, you know, and know what I feel about those sites that people will tell you to go to, because everybody was telling me to go to these sites. That's why I went to them. I mean, I started somewhere else. You'll find out where I started. I started somewhere else, and, you know, I'm not saying it's a lot of money, so, you know, there's other people that got millions of dollars, but hear me out. I'm up over $1,000, you know what I mean? And Bitcoin dropped, you know what I mean? So it's on its way back up. It didn't drop to nothing, you know, it dropped, but, you know, it's fluctuating around 36 to 39. You know what I mean? It's around there. So it dropped, but I'm still up over just a little, over $1,000. I'm basically at $3,000. I show my things all the time. Not all of it, but I show almost all my shit on my Facebook wall. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's the site I use. And obviously I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because I started with the stocks. I made my money, which helped me invest more in some crypto. You know, I knew what I was doing. But I learned, I'll get to that part. The first stock and crypto site, really it's mostly a crypto site, but it's Coinbase Pro, you know. There's Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. They're like the same, they're not the same thing, but they are linked. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Because I personally did not feel it had a user-friendly enough interface for beginners to learn anything, as well as use it to support to support full something. Plus, the buying and selling fees are ridiculous, and over enough transactions, it can add up. Plus, the higher the number you trade, the number can and does go higher. Meaning, like, the way Coinbase Pro looks, like, it's just not a friendly user face. Other people say, yo, it's fat, you can see that. Yeah. So can the app that I use, you know what I mean? But it's just, it was ridiculous. Like, it's on that phone, but it's on that phone, and I still can't figure everything out. Like, it's like all these, there's not much that you can do. Not many buttons you could select. So there's really nothing you could do there. I don't know why people are just going there just to buy the Bitcoin and just, you know, selling it, buying it, something, just that Bitcoin or whatever, and they're not caring about anything else. But it sucked, all right? It sucked, and it still sucks because I still have my money in there. I'll get to that. But you know, they charge you the fees to buy, sell, to trade the stock, you know, or like the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency. So, you know, you're going to lose money if you make a lot of trades during the day or night, because crypto goes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But you're going to lose a lot, you know, enough money that can add up over time, really add up, you know. And if you do a large amount of money, that's a higher fee. That's ridiculous. All right. My biggest problem was I put $80 into it January 3rd of this year, the 3rd. And even today, which is January 15th, I'm still yet allowed to move it to Coinbase or sell it, or sell any of the $80, you know, like, or put it back into my bank, or do nothing with it. The stuff that I'm up, because I'm up on both of them. Just, you know, because I also made those to test them out, see how I felt about them, and if they were good enough for me, and if it felt good having a Bitcoin wallet, you know, because I was just trying 2 of them, and I just wanted to show people also my Facebook friends, that even with a small amount of money start off, you can get to $1,000. That was my goal. It still is. I might keep one of them. I might, but or I might just try to make a second account on the site I use and then try to do it there. I put in initially 80. I think I tried 100 in one other one, but it take a lot just to take the money and then to buy, to put your shit in and then to buy the shit. It was $80, $80 both. And on both of them, I was a little over $100 at one point. One of them, I don't remember which one. It might be Coinbase Pro. It could be Bitcoin. I think it's Coinbase Pro. I sold all my Bitcoin and just have it as cash. It's USD cash. But I can't do nothing with it. You know why? I can't do nothing with it. Nothing. So it's just sitting there as cash, But I think it was only in the high 80s at that point, or 92, something around there. It wasn't at the hundreds, because I just sold it when, when Bitcoin was dropping to 37 grand, 36. Not because of that, just because I wasn't down and just wanted the fucking money out of there. I'm tired of fucking looking at three, my main app and the other two apps to follow all of them. It was just a pain in the ass, and I couldn't even take my money out. So, but, yeah, so that's the 3rd to the 15th. And, I'm allowed to move it according to something. Only my profits I can do that with. So, like, let's say I'm at I had $87. I can do anything I want with $7. I can sell it, the $7. I can put it in my bank account. If they let you do as little as 7, I think they have like a limit of, you got to do at least this much or some stupid shit. But they might not, but I think they do. But I can only work with my profits. I can't touch my original 80. Because why? Only the profits. The reason is the funds take time. They wrote this to me. The funds take time to complete, and it should be done in a few days. That's 13 days today. And still today, this is what you're telling me? It's still going to take a few days? It takes a long time. You took the money right away. Instantly, almost. Right away. So you had my money out of my bank account, in your account, collecting interest probably, or lent out, when people, I don't know. Just, you had my money. And you're telling me it takes this long for you to finalize it? Like, you suck, Coinbase, bro. You're a horrible program. Horrible. Robinhood is the site I use. Robinhood spots you $1,000 right away. They'll spot you up to $1,000. You can have $100 in your bank account. They'll still spot you up to $1,000. You know what I mean? Like, but you better have that $1,000, or they'll just take all that stocks back, and you don't get nothing, no profits, nothing, and maybe even banned from the site. But they spot you the first day. Like, let's say I have $900 in my bank account, and so I want today I want to invest in Tesla $100. So I go to invest it, and they're like, "You have insufficient funds. Do you want to put money in the account?" I go, "Yes." "How much do you want?" 100. I hit it, push it. They're like, "All right, it should take a few days to come out of your account and into your Robinhood account, but we're gonna spot you the money today." Fucking not glitter, the paper shit, the stuff like that flies on the screen, so they'll lend it to you the first day, and they don't even take the money until like 7 days out of your bank. So, like, come on now. So even though I took there's a reason the funds take time to complete, and it should be done in a few days. So even though they took my money right away, they are lying, that I can't do anything with my money except for other trades, stocks or cryptos, until you finally finalize my payment. And this is 13 days later. I feel this is to get the newcomers. This is what I feel. This is to get the newcomers, or AKA the newer investors, to move that money around, to buy other things so the app can just keep collecting their fees. Like, let's say you invested $250, you know, and that was a decent amount for you. You saved it, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna turn $500 in like a month. You know, so you put $250 in it, and you can't touch it. You know, just in case you change your mind or you need to pay a bill, so you got to take out $80 of it. So, you know, sell $80 worth of crypto, and you know, take that cash out. You can't. I don't even know how many days. I still can't, and spend the 3rd to the 15th. You know, and the money's in my account. Money's in my account. So what I think is, they'll think, since you're a new trader, that you're gonna like it and get excited, and since you can't do nothing else, you're gonna keep, even though you might be happy with this, you might add a little more money, or let's say you don't, you might take some of that money and put it into something else that's cheaper, that might have lost a lot of money already, so it looks like it's gonna at least go back up. It still might be down from its original, but it's gonna start to go up, so you'll earn money that way. There's more fees that they take, and with these chances you take, and with all these other moves, they might be riskier and riskier chances, where they're not actually researched at all. They're just spur of the moment, because you can't do nothing else. You know what I mean? And that's how they get you, because, you know, that's how they get you. I feel they feed on and take advantage of the newcomers. I really feel that, because the interface is not good, so that's not good for a newcomer. The money situation is crazy. The fees for the trading, you know, it's all that shit is crazy. The whole fucking site is crazy. Okay? And let me see. Maybe I'll do the cash back in the bank. They'll just keep collecting the fees. Though they took the money right away. You know, they take the money right away from you, but, you know, all that shit. I feel they are preying on the newer people or investors, and with the trades that goes through them is gigantic. There is so much that goes through Coinbase. Gigantic numbers. Maybe the most, or at least the top 5, you know, of all trades, you know, stocks and, you know, crypto or whatever it is. Gigantic. So that fee money, it adds up. You know, so I hate that site. That's that site. So if you want to use it, it might work for some of you, but that's what I feel about it, and that's the truth about it, you know. All right, and this is bitcoin.com wallet. I don't know why it's called that, but that's what it is. It's bitcoin.com wallet. And it's phone app and site, you know. The site wants you to go to the phone app, but yet there is a site, you know. I think they do that on purpose. You'll see why. I did the same with this app, and their user interface was pathetic. It's pathetic. It's not user-friendly at all. Plus, it's even to this day on the phone, there is no way I can cash anything out. I can't on that either. On my phone, definitely not. I believe it has to be done on the computer, you know. So I went on there, and it is different. It is different. It is, you know, a bit different things. Like, there's actually selections and shit, and I was not able to get rid of the stuff in there and put it back into my bank for the same reasons, you know. But I put the money in a little later. I think maybe the 7th or 6th or something, you know, not much later. I honestly don't fully remember because of my brain, but they gave the same reason. So they want, you know, like, I can't rely on it. I could sign on and make sure what they said, but I think it was for the same reason. And I think that it's for the same reason. You know, that you're forced to trade for other things and to pay the fees because you cannot put it into cash, into your bank right away. Preying on people. So I hate that site as well. Hate it. You know? And I was just attempting to see if sites, this explains what, that I wouldn't stop hearing about to maybe start continuing my investments in. You know, I gave these sites a chance. Also, I was going to show even with $80, you could still make money. Then keep adding even small amounts to it. And I was going to show how long and how much money it took for me to get to $1,000. You know, I was gonna do it for the Facebook on my wall. You know, start off with 80. You know, I made it. Yeah, at one point to over 100. I put no more money in, so I made $20 off 100, off of $80 in like 3 days or something like that. Like, you're not getting that anywhere else. You know, right now it might be the high 80s. You know what I mean? Like 86. I could check it too, because I got one of them, Coinbase, Bitcoin wallet, actually, I think, on this. So I'll check it right now and tell you the honest truth of what it is. And on my phone that I'm using now is Coinbase. Yeah, I got Bitcoin.com wallet on here. I'll get the Coinbase. This phone doesn't make phone calls without Wi-Fi. You know, I have the Text Now app, so I can, if people aren't answering my number, I can use this phone when I'm in my house with the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I got 91. Shit, the light is really, oh yeah, you're seeing it backwards, but 91.70. So it went down a decent amount, but I'm $11.70 with even the fees to put it in and to buy that. So like, I really made more than that, you know what I mean? But 91.70, I only invested 80. It wasn't that long, you know? So I was just going to show that you can do it, you know what I mean? Like, you can you keep adding it to it on every time you get your paycheck, $10, $10, you know, $10 every week. So $40 a month, that shouldn't be that bad, you know? And I was going to be honest on how much I paid and put into it, and we would see how long it would take me to get to 1,000. I wouldn't put 1,000 in and say, yo, look, I made it to 1,000. That's stupid. You know, I wanted to at most put 350, 400 at the very most to turn it into 1,000. See how long it would take me. And, you know, that'd be to show you, you know, like, I had $400 and it only took me 3 months to get to 1,000, or 2.5 months, you know, like, you know, just to show it's doable. And then I'd help anybody who want to help. I've already helped people, you know. I'm not going to put your names out there because it's irrelevant who I helped. I helped a few number of people that hit me up, you know, on the side and say, yo, I want your information. You know, I want you to help me to understand this and what I need to know and what's good, you know. So anybody, even if you're not in my Facebook, you know, regular wall, hit me the fuck up if you got questions. I love to talk. I love to talk, and I love to talk about this. There's a few guys on my Facebook. There's I think 4 of you exactly that are the in the know people that I love talking to. I always talk about stocks. You know, I got Brad, Matt, Rising, and fucking I can't remember his name right now because I'm not doing the video. There's another guy, you know, that we always talk about stocks. Oh, my sister's man, my niece's father, you know, Tommy. I talked to him about it, but that was the plan. But this is Robinhood now. You know, this is what I use. You know, I have a number of thousands of dollars in my in there. I have like $3,000 in there right now, up or down. You know, a little bit. I might have 3,100. I might have 2,800. You know, I have $3,000 in there right now, and that's because of the Bitcoin was down. You know, once it goes back to normal spot, I'll have like 3,400, and Ethernet follows it, so I'll have even probably more. But I have a number of thousands in there from my constant adding to my investments, and about $1,000 plus. You know, so I probably put in 1,900 altogether, not in one shot, and I turned in like even today I put in another $100. You know what I mean? Like, I just kept putting it in and just keep adding to it. But so I might be overstating, but because I don't want to lie, I probably put in 1,900 out of the $3,000 I have. So I made $1,100 just off profits. But I love the user interface. I love it. It's easy, very easy for a beginner and everything. Because I was a beginner when I first started. And it was easy for me to learn right from that. It was very easy. It's free. by the way, it's free all around. Free buy, sell, free everything. They don't charge you for one thing there, okay? There's never a fee, you know? It's free all around. And it's good for those who are new to the market and don't want any games played with their money, like those other fucking pathetic sites do, Plus, from day one, you can get, like I said, you can get like $1,000 spotted to you. You get up to $1,000 spot, you know what I mean? And right away, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like, the other guys don't offer that bullshit, you gotta have the money, and you still can't even have control over it for, it's probably gonna be a month before I could touch it, But not here. They give you the money, and you can get $1,000 spotted to you, and they don't take your money from your bank account for like 6 days. Like, I took it out today. Today's what, Friday? They probably won't take it until next Sunday, or sometimes it's more, or Friday next week, but it better be there. But they don't take it for a while. So even if days before your paycheck, you could still do it, and they won't try to take the money until after you get your paycheck. So you're good, so it'll be in the bank and everything will be fine. Take your money for you, and like I say, so if you want $38, let's just say, for Tesla, plus a bit other stuff, you want to mess around, the ship will say you got no money in your Robinhood account when you try to purchase anything. Then they ask you, they ask you what you want. They ask you what you want. How much did you want anyway? How much do you want? And say you put $100. I want $100. They will approve it right away and give you the money right away, while they take days to finally remove it from your bank account. I don't like how it is very limited in cryptocurrency, though. It doesn't have a lot of cryptocurrency. It doesn't. I'll admit it doesn't. That pisses me off. They have like 12 altogether. That's how bad it is. You know what I mean? It pisses me off. I wrote them about it. That's how pissed I was. And first of all, they said they love the people who are on their site, use their site to put their comments of how to make it better. They like stuff like that. But they said they have plans to add more. They have plans to add, more as they go on. We'll see though, but that's what they said to me in the email. All right. And don't get me wrong. They treat crypto like stock in that site. You can have all the Bitcoin you want. You can have 40 real full Bitcoins, and you don't have a Bitcoin wallet or key to it, like they treat it exactly like stocks. It's not part of the stock market. There's a crypto market. It's in the same page. It's like, it says crypto, you're looking at either stocks, you're looking at the cryptos. It's either or, and your money's separate. Like your portfolio on the top is your stocks, right below it is your crypto, but your crypto is treated like stocks. You gain your money, lose your money. You can buy and sell as much as you want. You can take out your profits and put it in your bank, keep what's left to keep building, but you don't have a wallet. That is a drawback for some of you. It's not a drawback for me. I really don't care about this fucking wallet shit. I'm not that guy who needs to, it's not that important to me yet. Maybe it will be down the line, but it's really not. I'm fine with treating it like a stock, but that is their drawback to a lot of people. I haven't remember. Okay, I'm trying to find where I was. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Meaning you don't have a wallet. Like I just said, it's just in your portfolio like a stock. They say that's, because I did ask them about that. They say that's to leave them out of supporting any negative activity that's associated with untraceable crypto and, people having it in their wallets and doing, illegal shit. First it was Silk Road, but also people are buying like child pornography videos, hiring hitmen to kill their wives and collect the insurance from, there is a lot of legal shit from it, because you can never prove that that money came from you. Never. So they didn't want to be a supporter of it. So that's what they're doing at the moment. You know what I mean? And that's if that's really true, that's good. That's good of them. You know, they don't want that elite. They don't want to support any illegal stuff. You can still earn the same amount as I will from Coinbase. If we both have invested the same money that day, we both will have went up exactly the same amount or lost exactly the same amount. So like, you know, whatever. Town where they don't. They say it's leaving us splitting in neighbors. But it's 24. It's a 24-hour, 7-day week trading time where it don't close like the stock does. The stock market stops at, I don't know, like 4 or 5 or something like that. It starts at 8 o'clock or something like that. But it sucks, you know, like when you just have stocks, because you're looking at the after hours to see the ups and downs. They don't even move that much, but it'll be a little bit. So that's like the only thing you got to look at. But now with crypto is in full force all day, every day. Full force. Because it could be 2 o'clock in the morning here and it's not somewhere else in China. You know what I mean? Cryptocurrency it's worldwide, you know? So, like I said, 24/7 time, like don't close like the stock do. It's moving and bought and sold all day around. Plus, you can day trade with crypto without having the 25,000 in your account, like you have to do with regulated stocks. Meaning, like if you only deal with stocks, you know, if you're just a stock trader, stockbroker, whatever, you know, stock guy. If you don't have at least 25,000 in that account, in your account, you can't buy a stock in the morning and sell it before stock closes. More than I think 4 times, the 5th time, you're done. I think so. They don't even let you do the 4th time because you'll get flagged as a day trader. You don't have the money to be a day trader. So I think that's stupid. That used to not be the rule, but they made that rule, and I think that's stupid. But you could buy the stock at, let's say, close at 5. You could buy the stock at $4.59 and sell it at $8.01. You know, because it's still the next stock day. It doesn't have to be 24 hours. So you can still day trade in that sense, but you only get 3 day trades in this site. 3, probably in the other sites too, but 3 day trades. You know, they show you have your 4 boxes or 5 boxes, whatever it is, and they have a thing in each box when you do a day trade. And once you try to do your 4th, they tell you, nah, like you're gonna get flagged. You don't have you can't do it. You don't have the 25 grand in your account. You can't do it. You're not able to be a day trader. So with stocks, you can day trade until your heart fucking have a heart attack because you get so fucking worked up. You could buy and sell, 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 like that. All day around, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you could buy and sell the crypto. So you could be a day trader. So you could be the type of guy like me who likes to keep their stuff in there because they know there's going to be up and downs and they know that people are going to sell it when it raises so it'll drop. And then that's when I invest more. And then it goes right back up. You know, so I know the behaviors. Believe me, I know the behaviors. I study it. I do know more than, than is assumed probably. But that's another thing to be aware of. If you want to be a day trader, you have to have 25 grand or better in your account there, so, or wherever, like you do with regulated stocks. You can day trade 3 times a week, like I said, then they stop you after that so you don't get flagged. But it did just settle something like $70 million lawsuit for making it seem like a game, because when you spotted the money, like I said, the confetti goes poof. They called that making it like a game because they were making it fun. All they were doing is, I feel, is like making it exciting because they did something for you. We're giving you the money right away. Psh, aren't you lucky? Like we're doing something someone else, other sites don't do. That's how I took it. But some people might have said, "Oh, I'm playing fucking Fortnite or something because of that." I don't fucking know. Plus, I'm almost done. Plus, they had a list of the most. Oh, they had a list of the most popular stocks, and they seemed like they were pushing you to buy those stocks because that selection makes the stock look good for you, and especially if you're new, you know, it makes it look good. Like, because they have like an area where you can push for crypto, and they'll have all the crypto. Marijuana, have the marijuana places, you know, and it has agriculture places, this place, you know, so you can have a round of types of stocks. And then one of them was like the most popular of, you know, of the most winning popular of the fucking, either most popular or the most, I think it was the most popular. Yes, it was the most popular. So that kind of made it like, all right, that's most popular. There's a reason it's most popular. I'm buying that stock, one of those stocks. There's a bunch of them, you know, there's a list. I'm going to buy at least one of them, you know, because there's a reason why it's popular. They know something I don't. It's going up. And then it could tank, you know what I mean? So they had a $70 million lawsuit, and there is an app, there is a web thing on it, you know, so if you do Google it, you'll find more. There's more to it. I just didn't want to make a long video. There is more to it. Nothing serious. Like, there's just stuff like that, you know what I mean? And they were saying they were taking money because they were being third party, like the second party person. There was like three parties. Like, they didn't actually have the coins, or they had their own coins. Like, I don't know, something like that. It was just something I didn't give a fuck. As long as my money don't disappear, they're not robbing me, I don't fucking care. I really don't, you know? So, but regardless, as long as I'm, like I just said, as long as I'm not seeing all my money vanish, and I can keep doing things like I have, and that's make a decent profit for the amount of my initial investment, you know what I mean, that I made 50% of my money as a profit just to average it off, you know, just to average it off and make it easy. So that's 1/3 of my portfolio is from gains, you know. That percent profit destroys anything besides maybe stealing or selling drugs. Robbing shit like houses, banks, you know, shit like that. Robbing drug dealers' houses, you know, the bandos going in there and taking all the shit or whatever. Or just selling drugs. Those two ways, you can definitely beat that. Definitely. Not everybody does. Still doing the things, selling drugs and robbing. But you definitely can. But no bank and no gold will ever earn you that. I mean, I was in it for a while, and then I sold it. I sold it at one point because I just wanted more money, you know. I was shopping like you wouldn't believe, because I've been in prison for 10 years. So I bought everything in its mother. I have Oculus 1, Oculus 2, computer, fucking everything. I have expensive clothes, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm not here to fucking brag. Blah, blah, blah. I spent way too much money, so I wanted to pull my money out so I still could live a comfortable life. So I pulled it out because I was only messing really with stocks, and I was earning money. I earned money, but it was a little slower. It was a little slow for me, even though, you know, my stocks were good. And I bought back in. When Bitcoin was at 18,000, if you guys can remember. I bought back in, and then I just said, fuck it. I had only Tesla, and I had Bitcoin and Ethereum. And once Tesla beat its 52-week 52-week record of like, it reached 700, I sold it. I made $56 off it, something like that. Now it's at 8 something. 880 was its max. Like, I should have kept that, but I made more pushing that 236 or something into my cryptos, because now all I have is just Ethereum and Bitcoin. And let me talk about one thing that I know about Bitcoin. Mayor, and I'm probably saying his name wrong, Mayor Suarez is Miami, you know, maybe the first major city to buy Bitcoin. And the reason why I said that, you know, because I read up on shit, and I watch the YouTube videos on shit. I thought that'd be interesting to you guys. What he's doing is, not yet, but what he's gonna do or planning on doing, they got to vote on it maybe. I don't know but the plan is to bet put 1% of their money, I guess, the state or the city's money into Bitcoin. Invest only 1%, which is still a lot of money. 1% of what they have, invested in Bitcoin. And that'll be the first big city to ever do it. That's what is changing now. That's why I'm in cryptocurrency, because I feel, and this is just a feeling, I feel Bitcoin will be at least 75,000 by the end of this year. But I really think 150,000. I really do, And Ethereum follows Bitcoin's ups and downs. But right now, Ethereum has higher gains than Bitcoin quite a few times. But it feels like you have to. Like, I'm making so much money, and what it is you got two ways you could do it. You could be someone who shorts it, or someone who just rides it out. You know what I mean? And when I say short it, I mean sell it. Quick. You buy it when it's low, and it rolls, and you made $22. So you sell it all because you made $22, and then you wait for it to drop a little bit, and then you buy it for that money plus the $22 you made. So you have a little more in it, and then it goes. You wait until you made, you got $12, and then the market shut off for the day. You sell it again, or you might not have made money for 8 days, and then the 9th you made your $40. Then you sell it. That's what shorting is. You're buying and selling it. And those people do great. Like day traders they can make a lot of money, especially off the penny stocks. Because you got to figure percentage, not how much. Like Bitcoin can go up and down like thousands of dollars. I won't lose or gain that much because it's a percentage of it and how much of it I have. But a penny stock, it can go up fucking like 600-700%. If it goes to 6 or 7 pennies. And let's say you invested 900, so you have a 700% profit on your $900. Just think about it, on a penny fucking stock. You know what I mean? Like, come on. So the penny stock investors are very good. They're very smart. I don't do that, but Bitcoin will be at 150 at the end of this year. I truly believe it. Ethereum will be at $7,000 probably by the end of this year. I do believe that. And I know there will be big dips on the whole ride up to December. I know that. Believe me, I know that. Bitcoin might even fall to 20,000 again one time. And that used to be the high for 2017, like 19,700. We couldn't break the 20. We broke the 20 and doubled it. We 40,200, I think, is the record right now. That we gotta break that off and go higher. But I see 50,000 in our near future, really, really near future. 50,000. It's gonna be a bull run. When we finish getting these sellers, and these big corporations, because there's fucking huge hedge funds and corporations, like what the two guys that made Facebook, that asshole stole from them. You've seen the movie. They invested the $79 million they got out of the lawsuit. Whatever they got out of the lawsuit, it was only millions. They're billionaires now. Why? Cryptocurrency. And they have a huge corporation that's surrounding around cryptocurrency. They're doing great. They're doing great. And Bitcoin is going to be the future. The ATMs, some places are more adapt to it than others. You know what I mean? Like, it's sooner or later, it's going to be regular world currency, because it has a higher market than value than Facebook. Bitcoin has a higher market value. Market value is higher than Facebook. Facebook has over 1 billion users. You know, so there's probably Bitcoin. Who knows? But we're talking about Facebook here. And this Bitcoin, these Satoshis or whatever, you know, to make Bitcoin, you know, the little pieces of Bitcoin, just think, you know, like it's worth already, you know, by not being nothing, you know what I mean? It is something. I know it is something, but I'm saying like it's more expensive, you know, it's worth more than Facebook. And right, it's a little lower now, but it passed $1 trillion. And that made it like the 13th most richest corporations or something like that at that point. You know, like you put the whole corporation together and stuff, like you have Microsoft and stuff like that up on the top list. ExxonMobil is probably up there, you know, stuff like that. They made it high on the list now when they were at that point. They're still probably up. They dropped a few, I'm sure. But gold, all the gold right now put together is $9 trillion. It's $9 trillion market cap. It's a fact. Everything above the earth, not counting whatever is possibly underground. Whatever's above the earth, it's a $9 trillion market cap. Bitcoin's $1 trillion. You know, so it's already a gold disruptor. People are selling their gold and buying Bitcoin. Why? Because their gold is not earning them any money. That's a safe haven, they think, just to store their money. You know, what gold has been almost the same for since I've been alive. You know what I mean? Maybe it went from 500 to 1500. Right now, I think it's 1800 an ounce. You know what I mean? That's nothing over all these years. And that's just, it's pathetic. That's all my life, I think. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time, it's around the price it is now. It was at an all-time high, but it was always around, it had like this much. It was around that amount. You're not going to profit and become rich off gold. You're not. You're fucking not. But you can become rich off of fucking stocks, and especially working with cryptocurrency. You know what I mean? So it's people selling their gold and they're going to Bitcoin. And everybody's going to Bitcoin right now. Boom, 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 boom. Bigger people. And it's just becoming incorporated in everything. You could do it through PayPal. PayPal lets you do it. Cash App lets you do it. Like every single thing lets you buy Bitcoin. You know, you have your wallet and stuff like that. All that stuff. So you'll get that app. You know what I mean? Like they're using that to get you to get that. Why? Because they know there's that many people who are involved in it now that's how many people they could possibly get to their side, you know, and get them on. So I wasted your time. No, I didn't waste any of your time. You guys had to learn something from that. But I took up enough of your time. I'm not going to take any more. You know, I hope you learned something from my video. I didn't go into my portfolio and into my plans because I didn't want to make this an hour-long video where nobody would even push the button because, like, I'm not watching any of it. It's an hour long. And, you know, so I tried to make it as quick as I can. I tried to discuss for anybody who's thinking about investing what the goods and bads are of all of the three that I've tried. You know, the one being the most popular. Coinbase is the most popular, period. And, you know, I told you my best one. And that already is on the top list of, like, a bunch of people that have, like, millions invested, like, that do YouTube stuff. And they show their stuff, like, they're 500,000 invested in here. They got, you know, and they show it. And they even say that Robinhood is their number 2. They always got a number 1. But, you know, I like Robinhood right now. Robinhood is what I'm using. And it's working out well, and it's working out well for me. But just so you guys know, anybody who watches this, even if you're in California or another country, anybody, well, another country, it would be different, the stock, you know. Anybody from the United States, I'm not racist, they're not from another country, I'm saying the stocks will be different, so I won't know shit. Anybody from the United States that wants to talk about stocks or cryptos, that has questions or just wants advice or just talk about it, I'm always down. I don't care if I know you or not. You know, I'll get to know you by that. You know what I mean? Because I want to help. And I've done that. I've helped a few people already. I've helped a few people because they trusted me, you know, with what I would say, you know, and what they could invest in. And proof is in the pudding. Like, I can open up. I will right now. I just showed you that. That was 9160. Just so you know I'm not a shit talker. I hope it didn't go down a little bit while I was doing the video. We'll find out. I'll find out right now. Alright, I'm at 2,960. So it went down just a little bit. It'll stop being so bright soon. Alright, you can see it, kind of. Let me try to help. There it is, 2,900 and whatever, 59.80 or some shit. So, you know, and a lot of it, like I said, is profit. You know, like, now, it went down for me. Now I got 835 up in Bitcoin and 121 in Ethernet. You know what I mean? You can see it right there. You gotta wait till my screen gets dark on this screen, and then I'll show it like in 3 seconds. It'll show it a little more clear. Yeah, you can see it. There you go. You can see it. You know what I mean? So obviously I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So if any of you guys want to talk to me, I'm always open. I'm here to listen. I'm here to talk. So, all right. I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and wait for my next one. I'll probably do Bozo Chronicle next because I haven't done one in a little bit. All right.